Okay, Mike, really?
Mm-hmm.
What's
you
up?
better recognize.
What's up, people? How y'all doing? How you doing? It is Friday night, Falcons Madness, and we are talking about somebody's notifications going off.
Hey, that's my phone. It's excited for this show tonight. So let me go ahead and shut it up.
All right, so let's get to it, people. So we are talking about a lot of activity that's been going on with the Falcons. I want everybody to come on in the room. Hello, people. Welcome to Atlanta Falcons Nation. Put your name in the chat. Let us know you are here. Let us know you are here, people.
You are in the Matrix.
I don't know why my camera's so up close today, but it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, they gonna be very excited for that anyway. So,
They want to be all in your face, all in your grill. You know,
But anyway, what's going on, people? Let me not bullshit around no more. But as y'all know, this is Atlanta Falcons Nation, and we're gonna go ahead and introduce who we are in case you don't know. To my top, above me is to the left. Let me get my hands right. To my left, who is it?
your left or stage left?
I pointed to Mike. He's pointing, looking crazy.
I know who you're talking to. I'm trying to get that ain't right there. Mad Mike. All right, Mad Mike. Who I be?
Lord have mercy. Okay, Mad Mike. And what about you over there, right next to him?
Man,
This is a fresh Styles, Kstlyz in the building.
Oh, got that cut.
Hey, exactly, man. Hey, I saw Jarvis Williams in this chat here. Like I said, homie, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I forgot to retweet that picture you sent me about the Kstlyz chicken. You gotta let me know what restaurant that is.
Hey, Rodney. Hey, J Rock. Hey, Keyshawn. Nathan. I see you, Myron. See a couple of jabbers. Daryl, Sean, everybody else up in here. What's going on, people? Yeah. Welcome to Friday night up in here. So appreciate y'all tuning in, but we're gonna go ahead and get into what's been going on in the league lately. It's been a lot. It's absolutely been a whole lot going on in Atlanta Falcons Nation. So let's start off with this cap. With the recent activity, the Falcons are currently $5.6 million over the cap with the recent moves. So now we want to get everybody's opinions on those particular moves. Was those the best moves to make? You know, but we made some moves this week. And of course, it's going to be way more coming because we still got to get that cap down. So, you know, so let's start off with, let's go with the first portion of what happened. The Falcons are not expected to sign Demonte Casey, and he will become a free agent.
Who's surprised?
I mean,
yeah, I'm not surprised at all, to be honest.
Pretty much all the safeties, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't mind the noise in the background. That's baby girl trying to be part of the show. It ain't happening. But yeah, it's not surprising at all. Yeah, so really the only safety we do have left is Jalen Hawkins.
Yeah. So it's like they're starting all the way over with that. How do y'all feel about it?
Well, I just don't think we're just going a different style of going towards a different style of football defense. We need guys that's going to be athletic. I like KZ, but he wasn't really too athletic, to be honest. He was 5'9", 200, but outside of that, he really didn't provide any athleticism. He wasn't big. He wasn't really extremely fast. It's like he was a carbon copy of what Ricardo Allen was. Ricardo Allen was a small DB, pretending to be a safety. Like that dude was he was little. This is what I was talking about earlier. If you guys have checked me out, I do live videos, just live audio in the Atlanta Falcons Nation, the group on Facebook. You can hear me talk about this. All right, so you guys go there and just check me out. I actually have the live audio there. It's about 20 minutes. And I was talking about this earlier. Like the reason why the Falcons are not feared is because we got small safeties. Like outside of Keanu Mills, like them dudes was little. Who the hell is scared of that little damn midget? Like ain't nobody scared of damn Ricardo Allen. Ain't nobody scared of Demonte Casey. Them dudes little as hell. Like come on, let's be Kevin. Like shit, I'm what 6'3", nearly 200. You know what I'm saying? About 200 pounds myself. Kevin. 5'8", 5'8", 5'11",
5'11", 305, bro.
Yeah, come on,
right.
I was just being generous. But
stupid.
About six, Kevin about 6 feet is 300 pounds. Like that instills fear. Ain't nobody scared of no damn 5'7", 5'8", dude. Like them dudes little as hell. Like that's what I was talking about. Like we gotta get back to getting these big monsters like Rashid Hageman. These guys 6'6", 340 pounds. Like ain't nobody scared of us. Just look at us. Just look at the defense. Who the hell scared of Deion Jones? Ain't nobody scared of Deion. Nobody's afraid of Deion. He's little as hell. So we got to get these little dudes off this team, bro. Like I love them to death, but they little as hell.
Like I said, they are the representation of the fast and physical defense, which was not physical at all.
Not at all. Like them dudes, I said, man, those what I believe this team should go, to be honest, we keep saying this over and over again, it's just like they got to get back to, they really just got to get back in physical football, running the ball and hitting. It's like we haven't had those hitters on this team in a while. Like, we fast. We forgot all about the physical part. They just wanted to get fast. And had a whole bunch of, fast midgets on our damn team. Let's be honest. He had a bunch of fast midgets on the team. Dude, really, like they're trying to play tough. Okay, y'all.
That kind of makes sense. I'm about to say, keep going, Mike, because I think I just found the perfect picture to describe what our defense
looks like. And they said
like.
Tyrann Mathieu is small. Look, Tyrann Mathieu. I'm seeing him get plenty of times. Like he's a ball hawk. That's the reason why he can play safe. You can't be small and you not a ball hawk on top of it. So it's like, yeah, you play small, but Tyrann Mathieu, like he's a swole dude. Like he's not just small. Like that dude built. Like he's definitely built right. So it's like on top of what makes him great as a safety is his ability to he's a playmaker. Demonte Casey ain't a playmaker. Ricardo Allen ain't a playmaker. So you can't be small. You don't make plays on the ball. So come on, dog.
I want to give a shout out to Davon. It's his early birthday. What day is it? He kicking it with us on a Friday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, I got the perfect way to do the happy birthday to it. We're gonna do it with the Falcons. We're gonna do it with the Falcons defense. We're gonna have appearance by all the Falcons players that was on our defense. Hold on. We're gonna be like, happy birthday to your ass, D-O-Bond. Happy birthday everywhere go. Yeah, like I said.
I should have never said it. But I knew you was up there cooking up something.
Man, don't found the Oompa Loompas, the Falcons Oompa Loompas.
The Falcon, the Atlanta Falcon Oompa Loompas. Exactly.
They didn't know how to fall on balls or nothing.
Man, they couldn't fall on a ball if they was in a ball pit. Stupid.
We have a question. Do you think we should make it pick at 4 or trade back? Of course, trade back.
Trade back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, on the well, which goes back to the first topic, it being about 5.6 over the cap. See, they still probably like another cut away, or another restructure away.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, if you're talking about trying to do it for the now, mid, and future, like I said, you need starters from this draft class. So if you're not going to get a starter at 4, I'm talking about starter right away, then you trade back and get that starter. I mean, I know it's probably going to go to one of the topics we're talking about later, but I'd rather trade back.
Yeah.
Rose, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying what KSTYLZ said. It's just right now it's about money, and we are not in the position to draft quarterback at 4. I honestly don't think we're in the position to draft anybody at 4. Like we don't have the money to draft a lot of guys. So if we end up, what you're essentially saying when you stay at the 4 spot, you're saying Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, can you do us a favor? Can you take this pay cut so we can potentially draft your replacement? Like those guys who going to be drafted that high, they're going to end up taking their line share of the salary cap. And that's what a lot of people not thinking about. Like these guys are going to take Grady Jarrett. They're going to eat into Grady Jarrett, Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, Deion Jones. They're going to eat away in their pocket. So you're going to tell Julio, Matt Ryan, Grady Jarrett, Jay Matthews, sir, can you take a pay cut for me so we can draft the guy who's going to take half of your money? Like, come on, bro. Let's be real.
Because we're going to be doing a lot of value shopping right about now. You know, and I think Terry, I like what Rose and Stackson said. I think Terry's in a rush to get under the cap, meaning we will meet the league requirements of 182 mil and wait and see how what comes available or cheap. Yeah, value shopping, pretty much. It's really, it's going to be a couple of more either restructures or we're going to cut some more.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
very quick.
Yeah, we going to the 99 cent stuff. We gonna get a whole bunch of third strings. Try to make starters out of them. That's the only route they can go.
What happened?
The best way to maximize that is to have you got to commit to the running game. You got to start building the defense, like running the clock. You can win with a lot less talented guys, and I don't like saying that because it makes it seem like the Falcons don't have talented guys on the roster, but you can make it work. You see what the Ravens do it every year. Like they don't spend a lot of money. Ravens don't. They've yet to give Lamar Jackson a contract extension, so you can make you can make it work. It's just you got to do the things necessary, which is building an offensive line and a defensive line.
The most need is defense. So, in my opinion, so we're gonna have to probably trade down.
Down South Georgia boy, he had a little statement here. He was saying there was a rumor that they might put Grady on the trading block.
I've seen a couple of stories about it. I've seen that too.
Who the hell hasn't been a trade block? Look, stop reading don't look in. If it ain't coming from Adam Schefter, if it ain't coming from Ian Rappaport, just stop. Don't pay it any mind. Everybody on this damn roster been on the trade block. Like literally, everybody been on the trade block. So I guess if that's cool with y'all, believe it. But come on, man.
Hell, I've been on the trading block and I ain't even on the damn team.
I ain't on the damn team. Come on, bro.
It said Debo and Jared extensions will bring 20 mil back to the cap. It's gonna be some more extensions and restructuring. I can definitely guarantee that.
But this is what I was talking about earlier, and we've actually had Will and Matt Carey on, and we was talking about this earlier. Is that yeah, you can restructure these guys' contract, but ultimately, when you look at restructuring, all you're doing is pushing money towards the front, and then you're taking money from the future. So you're taking money for the future, and you're giving it to these guys right now, so we can have something at the present. What am I saying when I say that? That means you're not going to be able to spend money on free agents. Pretty much exactly what we're doing now. You're going to have to invest into drafting well and drafting the right people. So that's what we're talking about by all these restructuring going on. That's what you're going to do. So don't get, if you see Deshaun Watson as a free agent, you could just call that quits because it's not going to happen. We're not going to get Deshaun Watson if he becomes a free agent. We don't have the money. A lot of teams won't have the money to go out and sign players because of these new restructuring deals. This is what we had to deal with because of COVID. COVID has caused a lot of these issues. So that's just a part of the game right now.
Speaking of extension, let's get into the next portion of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them.
Yeah. Kstlyz.
Hey, it was well deserved. It was well deserved. And like I said, out of all the defensive linemen we had this past season, he was the main one making the most plays. He was the main one in plays. Mm-hmm. So like I said, that's definitely one of those that I could say I definitely do like. Like you said, let him get an opportunity to play under DNP to see if he can further maximize what he can do. Because think about the defensive line. We had Tad McKinley for like 2 games, so that's automatic no.
Tweety Bird
gone. Okay.
Tweet.
Alan Bailey, Charles Harris, Stephen Means, John Comiskey, Marlon Davidson, Deidre Sanat. Now, who showed up more than all of those guys? It was Jacob Tatui Mariner. So give him that opportunity. Like I said, because I'm about to say if they would have resigned, if they re-signed Stephen Means, then there's gonna be a problem. We don't need a cheerleader on the field. That's what they on the sideline for.
We don't need it.
Yeah.
But we don't need somebody sitting on the bench going like this. Like Tweety Bird. Get mad.
Exactly.
You don't know who suck. You up there mad because you suck. Come on, bro. Cheer or something.
Exactly.
Hit somebody in the head, helmet or something. Like, do something. We don't need to see you on the damn sideline outing. Come on, bro.
Right. So, yeah, Jacob Tatui Mariner, like I said, I'm glad they did give him that extension. Like I said, let Dean Pease get a piece of this guy.
I actually got a film breakdown coming for you guys, so stay tuned for that. A lot of people of the if you're a member of the Mad My membership, right now you can access the video of which one? The offensive line, me doing a breakdown of the offensive lineman, Caleb McGarry, Chris Lindstrom, and Quadri Olison. So that is available right now. I will release the video to everyone else Monday. So please stay tuned. Monday, the video of the offensive line, Chris Lindstrom. That right there was exciting to me. I just love to see offensive linemen pancake and knock people out. So like, I think y'all gonna like this. I really think they're gonna like that. So I got some fan breakdowns coming for you guys. Have early access to them if you remember the Mad Mike membership.
Yeah, and like I said, Reggie C2K, he pretty much kind of hit on one of my points that I was thinking. Like I said, we won't be restless until we get Tyler Davidson's punk ass up out of here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be dapping folks up in the middle of a game.
Yeah.
Nah, like I said, that's unacceptable.
Come on, dog.
But Ultra Shadow 97 here, like I said, his comment, which I feel about his comment, he said the Tua Mariner has potential to be something special. He was named Defensive Player of the Week for his performance against the Raiders.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And given the right coaching staff, he's going to be developing to something even greater. We're going to see a lot more players shining this year. I absolutely guarantee that. Because a lot of players wasn't used correctly. The play calling was all fucked up, so we haven't seen everybody's potential. That's why a lot of people are kind of, why did we sign all these players? We haven't really seen everybody in their true form. So maybe they're trying to give these players a couple of more chances because of that.
Yes. Think about it like this. And for all my Dragon Ball Z fans that might be in this chat right now, think about this. We have seen these players in their Freezer original forms. We haven't seen. We haven't seen. I just really went there. Hey, I'm a dweeb, so I don't care.
Look, I'm right there with you. I'm not saying I just couldn't believe you went there. That's all.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, we did get some extra picks. That's why, so and what I thought Tony, he also said that all that needs to be defense. What y'all think about that?
I absolutely agree. The thing is that we know what we're gonna get from the offensive side of the ball. Like we have a good right tackle. I think one of the better, I wouldn't even say young offensive guards. Like I'm looking at Chris Lindstrom and his film. That dude is nasty and physical. That dude, like I said, y'all gonna love this film breakdown. You're gonna see what he brings to the table. That dude is physical, and not only he's physical and quick. So he can get to the next level and knock out linebackers and whatnot. So I love what he and Quadri Olison, Caleb McGarry can bring to this offense as far as physicality is concerned. So, man, like I said, man, y'all gonna love that. Y'all definitely gonna love that.
Somebody said, "Boy, looking clean."
Oh, what the hell? Ain't nobody dope ask me. I'm just so fresh, so clean. Yeah, I see everybody throwing in the freezer quotes and they're talking about food. This is not even our final food. I always start stuff over here, boy.
But that's serious. So that's true. That's true. We the Falcons are not a bad squad. It's just everybody wasn't used correctly. So our record didn't really speak for what we looked like on paper and who we had. So I feel like this year we're going to see a bit more. Now, of course, I'm not saying that we're going to be Super Bowl, but like I said, we got to see what's going to happen in the draft, free agency, and everything else. And really, day one of game day is when we're really going to know what's going to happen. So we can all speculate at this point.
Think about it like this. Our point differential last year was minus 0.63.
What that means. Tell them exactly what that means.
That means that means we were pretty much in all of our games.
Bam. That's it.
We averaged, I think they said we averaged like 24.3 points per game, and our defense gave up on average of 25.1 points per game. So it ain't like we get blew out by anybody.
And ATM, I definitely understand that, but you want to be realistic as well. That's that's a nice goal, but we got to really see how it looks when everything comes together, because you got a new OC, DC, you got a whole bunch of different players going on. So these players got to get used to these people. Matt Ryan got to adjust again. You know, so.
Lord, I got to drink.
I'm good. I'm good with the schematics. You know, I got to get with the schematics first. All right. I'm going to go back to 2015. Everybody thought, 2016, actually. The Falcons got off to a rocky start in 2015. Everybody wanted to fire Kyle Shanahan. And then 2016, when nobody thought, ESPN actually had the Falcons going 5-11. They actually had those guys going 5-11. What's the difference between them? Not a damn thing. It's nothing different from what that 2016 team and what we have right now. We have a veteran. We still got Julio. We actually got more pieces on defensive side of the ball than we had in 2016. So they're actually in better shape now than they were in 2016. So no, I'm not declaring we're going to go to the Super Bowl. But when you look at that roster, that 2016 defense was filled with rookies. We got Foye Oluokun, Deion Jones, Grady Jarrett, AJ Terrell. We don't have any safeties, but those are 4 players that we didn't have in 2016. Those are 4 veteran players that beat downs in the NFL. That 2016 defense was filled with rookies. Deion Jones, Keanu Neal was a rookie. Vic Beasley, I think he was in his second year. And Grady Jarrett was in his first and second year. I believe it was his second year. But that was a young squad. So don't tell me that the Falcons can't get to the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They can get there, but like Maggie said, we got to see how they gel together. It's all about chemistry.
Yeah.
Hold on, I want to answer this one right quick. This is the birthday boy. He basically asked me some shit. He said, who's my favorite character on Dragon Ball? I didn't want to answer this right quick. We're going to get back to the point. I'm about to say Mr. Popo was my favorite character. I don't care what nobody says. Oh, my God. Mr. Popo, my favorite character, bro.
This man said Mr. Popo. Lord have mercy.
Bro, damn that. He was the most gangster motherfucker of all of the characters, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Well, since you brought that up, let's go ahead and go into the last portion of it. Then, of course, we'll get into some of the audience questions and things like that.
If you're on Atlanta Falcons Nation, please help us get to 1K. We're trying to get to 1K before the season starts, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you
before the draft. We need to be 1K before the draft show. Okay. We are doing a draft show. That's what I want.
Yeah, we got the draft show coming up. Like I said, y'all gonna be loving this. Mm-hmm. We gonna talk shit while we watch it too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so y'all tune into that. Have your TV on because we show finna be waiting on that 4th pick to see what the Falcons gonna do. Because it's finna be some high entertaining stuff. So grab your beers and your drinks, your food.
Ain't no telling what I'm gonna say. It ain't no telling what I'm gonna say.
Oh, so y'all.
So come see our first initial reaction to this draft pick in this situation. Now, if they trade back, y'all gonna be chilling with us for some time. But
exactly.
We're gonna be doing the first round. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we're doing the draft show, Reggie. We definitely are.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We are. So
exactly.
We resigned our free agents. Young Way Cool. You already knew he was coming back. Tyler Hall, Christian Blake, and Jayden Graham. Somebody already mentioned him. So we kind of re-signed them folks. What do you guys feel about that?
I'm gonna let him go first with this one.
I actually think this is an underrated move. Jayden Graham. It's like Jayden Graham just died. Like I'm so serious when I say this. Like I'm so serious. I actually feel like this. If I ever see that man on the streets, I cannot promise that I will backslap him. I just want to backslap for I'm a friend. Like just wasted talent. You wasted Jayden Graham. You wasted Hayden Hurst. Like you didn't even all you wanted to do is just throw curls all damn day. Like that's it. You wanted to call freaking curls all day. The dude has talent. Why do we know he got talent? Because There's a new regime, and he got signed. Christian Blake got re-signed. Younghoe Koo got re-signed. Jacob Tutu-Mariner got signed. All of those guys were backups, and they got re-signed. So we know that they have talent. They see something in them. So it's like, I just pray to God that I never see former friend in public. I just pray that I'm just pimp snapping
it. Someone asked, "Are we going to be on Monday for the start of free agency?" Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's the kicking it with K-Style show.
That's kicking it with K-Style. Come on, man.
That's kicking it with K-Style. That's what we do on Mondays.
We got to start getting y'all. We got to start putting the damn schedule up for you guys. That's what we need to do, because we definitely gonna do that.
Oh yeah,
without a doubt.
Because it's gonna be a lot more going on, so we're gonna have to talk about it anyway. Because we're not done. The Falcons are not done making any type of changes.
Hell nah. But I said, so going to this topic here and what Mike just said about Jayden Graham. Yeah, former friend. Like I said, you need to get slapped. You need to get slapped with a bean pie upside your head for that. Because like a lot of people don't know, Jayden Graham is actually, out of all the tight ends we do have, he's one of the better athletes. He's one of the better athletes. Like I said, you done played Luke Stalker so much, and you done threw passes to the backup tight end. And like I said, and this is my favorite phrase to say, the backup tight end Keith Smith, that you done left out a guy in Jayden Graham that you could actually flex out and be a mismatch. So this is just a big FU to damn Dirk Cutter. Yeah, we got the young hoe back. Sounds so fucked up, but it's funny.
It's Younghoe.
Damn,
respect on his name.
I just
don't get mad.
I know. Even
cool. You know, I got to put him up there. What a Kool-Aid at.
I think the Kool-Aid gonna be on the other page.
God.
Yeah, so he's gonna have a quick background change.
Okay.
It's gonna be some magic. We got some magic. You see that?
Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Younghoe Koo. Hey.
I can't. Yeah, I still see when he kicks the field goals, I can't say Younghoe Koo. See, I have a specific thing I say when he kicks field goals, and Maggie would tell you how I say. I'm like, we like them young hoes. If y'all ain't watched the Eddie Griffith special, that's where I got that from. But yeah, Younghoe Koo, they had to bring him back. They had to.
Yeah. But we just hope that he don't get that many, he ain't the star this year.
He don't need to be breaking the NFL record for most kicks in 2 years. We don't need that.
Cause we got a problem.
Exactly. See, Tyler Hall is just one of those guys. He's kind of like a depth player. A lot of people might have talked trash about him about that last Tampa Bay game, but that wasn't his fault. Ain't no way in hell he should have been guarding Antonio Brown, and he ain't never played a snap.
Kelsey said they call him Younghoe in Middle Georgia.
Hey, he might be a slick Amber Rose. You don't never know, man.
Oh Lord have mercy.
No, that's what that third and 12. That was that 3rd and 12 defense we was running. That was the Amber Rose right there.
That was the Amber Rose.
Amber Rose, Slut Walk, Suki Hana, Back Page, whatever the hell you want to call the defense. He said Christian Blake is a sleeper in my opinion. I haven't seen much of them as far as the consistent playing time throughout the year. So I have no clue on that.
But I feel like they probably did study some film and watch some things, and some things that we probably missed. They see some potential in them to re-sign them. So
right.
I guess, you know, we're going to see a little bit more from them. So you might be right.
Oh shit! Brian Peoples then came up with the new defense. I didn't even think of this name, the Black China defense.
Uh-uh.
Oh no!
What?
Oh no! Oh yeah. It actually made sense because all that plastic surgery she had, but they damn sure had plastic surgery on our defense.
Man, stop! Don't.
I ain't gonna go that way. I ain't gonna do that. I'm good.
No,
Myron's. Go ahead, Mike.
I forgot what I was saying. Go ahead.
Now I was going to get to Myron Jackson's comment. If we can score touchdowns inside the red zone, which the Titans were great at, should see limited opportunity for our kicker. And then we just also sign a punter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Maggio. So we have a punter battle in training camp coming up.
Mm-hmm. And I like that though. I like that Terry is trying to put some little competition in these positions. You know, because everybody just felt they were divas. Like, oh, my job is gonna be here. That's how it felt to me.
Just a little bit of a change, but it's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I was actually watching the NFC Championship game, and what I noticed different with the Atlanta Falcons offense is not that we actually have more weapons now than we did then. The difference is Kyle Shanahan very good job. Like he was predictable with his play call. That he was this brilliant play call. He was coming up with these brilliant, ideas. It was just one drive. Like I actually saw one drive where Matt Ryan was featuring Muhammad on slants and crossing routes to Muhammad Sanu, and then the next play throwing it to Julio Jones on slants and crossing routes, and then he was actually throwing plays to the fullback, and that was Patrick DeMarco. Like they was doing different things with different players, and they weren't predictable. And I think that's what the Falcons were. They became too predictable. They started trying to force the ball to Julio, trying to force the ball to Calvin Ridley, and they weren't giving, Matt Ryan variety of ways to complete a pass. Like you got to switch things up. So that's the reason why I personally believe that the Falcons went to the Super Bowl is because you just never knew what Kyle Shanahan, who he was going to go for. That's when you look at last year, we already knew before the damn game even started. Please run the damn ball and stop throwing them damn curl hooks. Like we already knew that shit. Every game we came, so they were way too predictable. That's the only difference that I seen from this Falcons offense is that they were way too predictable these last years.
Yeah, if nobody knows what he's saying, I'm gonna put the picture right up here so y'all can see it.
Run
the damn ball.
That's it.
Run the damn ball. That's all we need to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Because this man right here wouldn't let us.
No, he wouldn't let us. No, that was terrible. That was heartbreaking right there.
And Farmer Frank.
Oh. Hey, you know why we say this too? Hey, you just said about that playoff run going to the Super Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guess how many receptions was to the running backs that year?
I already knew you was going there. That's why I said it was. Oh my God. It was 86
receptions to the running backs.
To the running back position. That's it. Split it up.
Do you know You know how many receptions we had to the running back position this year?
I know it was less than 50. I know that for sure.
37.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know it was that low. I knew it was less than 50, but 30. You got Todd Gurley and Ito Smith. That's crazy.
About 37. It was like, if I did correctly, it was right around that 40 mark. You can't mix up your play calling if you ain't throwing to your backs, especially if you got backs that can catch the ball.
Right.
Now, if your whole backfield was nothing but TJ Duckett's and Derrick Henry's who can't catch the ball, I can see that.
Right.
Let's go ahead and get into our last portion of this. And then, of course, we'll get into – I see some good questions in the chat, but we're going to save it for the Q&A session. So let's talk about this because some people, that's big news right now. That's the big buzz. Because someone in the chat earlier said that he was taking some calls from Terry, or where was that comment? I got to find it. But yeah. Terry and Arthur attended Trey Lance pro day, but I'm trying to find that comment. Y'all go ahead and what y'all think about that. But of course they're gonna attend everybody's pro day, so don't be getting all hyped and excited about this shit. Oh my God, if he's gonna be a Falcon. They said it themselves that we're gonna attend almost everybody's pro day. So don't get all, don't get your little panties in a bunch about Trey Lance and all that. Trevor Lawrence, they attended everybody's pro day. So don't get all excited about what's going on. They just there to be there. They ain't gonna tell us nothing about what's going on anyway.
You do know, people, that there are actually more than one person that they're at the pro day. There's actually more than one person at the pro day. It's not just, I'm just gonna look at Trey Lance. There are actually a lot of players at that pro day. So it's just not just one player. It's just like a combine. Yeah, the big guy, big names are there, but there actually are a lot of other players who are there, and they can draft the free agents. You know what I'm saying? They could be there watching, or they could be, doing another team a favor. It's like, look, we don't have an official visit. We don't have a guy here. Can you guys do us a favor and give us the scouting report on what you feel as though, Trey Lance is. Like, these are things that actually happen in the NFL. So, I mean, can we get Trey Lance? Like, I don't know if you guys saw his comment earlier today. He was like, look, I don't want to sit behind a quarterback. He said that he doesn't want to sit behind a quarterback. So it's like, that pretty much for me, I think that was the dumbest thing that he ever could have done. It's like, for one, you're not. Go ahead.
But he did get asked, do you know the Falcons offense, though? And he kind of smirked or whatever. So
I don't know no offense.
They said they did ask him. They was like, do you know anything about that? And he didn't give anything about it, but he kind of like, chuckled about it a little bit. And they was like, elaborate on that a little bit. And he didn't really say much about it, but you know how they feed everybody's head.
Cam Newton. He's a Cam Newton clone. So to say that he knows the Atlanta Falcons offense, that could be the case. I'm not saying he's a dummy, but it's like,
D-Led was the person that asked him that?
Oh, Lord.
I mean, if D asked the question, it was a dumb question to begin with. Like,
right.
So I'm not saying that I don't want the guy on the team. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just like, look, everybody should know the Falcons offense. We probably one of the most electric offenses in the history of the game. So, like, I don't think that's a far-fetched. Like, of course he knows the offense. Like, damn, who the hell wouldn't know Matt Ryan and Julio Jones? Like,
so we are predictable.
We are definitely predictable. That's a great point. Like, so it's no secret what our offense is. It really isn't.
First down. They looking for Julio on the hitch. No, that's not there. Second down, they're looking for Calvin Ridley on the outside out. Third down, draw play.
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley going sideways.
What's that cup, Maggie? What's that? Go show that up.
My Lush Exchange cup. You can't really see it that well, but it's my Lush Exchange. Anybody knows Lush Exchange on Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m.? That's my podcast show. So check it out. Appreciate you, Mike, for that, plug there.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and like I said, if your asses ain't 18 or over, you don't need to be watching.
You don't need to be watching Lush Exchange. No, sir.
No.
That's a little bit of adult conversation on that show. And that's 8 p.m. Wednesday night. You can catch it on Mad Mike Sports or Lush Exchange YouTube channel as well. Quick little plug there. Somebody said Lance reminds me of Josh Freeman.
I'll say Cam Newton. He's Cam Newton to
me.
Josh Freeman didn't have a lot of athleticism. Like when he can go forward, he was okay athlete. But outside of that, I think he was more. This might sound crazy saying this, but he was a little bit more athletic. Byron left, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I thought he was just more of a pocket passer than, a mobile quarterback. Like Trey Lance is definitely a mobile quarterback. He can move around in the pocket. Like if you've seen his workouts, he got amazing feet. So I'm not like, honestly, and I said this earlier today, and I haven't really. This is probably the first time I've said this to you guys, but if I were the Atlanta Falcons, I would trade down. This is something that I would do. I would trade down from the 4th pick. If I could get a pick in the about 28 to 32, a first round, and get a second rounder, I would take Trey Lance if he's still there at 20 something or in the second round. I would take him and kind of have him, sit behind Matt Ryan. I don't give a damn what he claim he wants. Like this, the NFL. Like you ain't fucking Trevor Lawrence. You damn sure ain't, Peyton Manning coming out of college. So like, don't tell me what you don't want to do. You not that good to begin. So I would have him sit behind Ryan. That's something that I would do. Like I like him as a project. I just don't think he's worth anything in the 20s.
And Brian said, Peoples, you never know what we might, who's going to be undrafted as a quarterback as well. There's too many in this draft. So everybody wants us to pick one at the 4th, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we broke people. We broke.
we super broke. We assed out broke.
And ain't no quarterback gonna want to sit behind Matt Ryan.
No.
Because they know I ain't gonna get no playing time. They know that. That's why he's probably saying it.
Right.
So we're getting a quarterback, but it's gonna be somebody that's willing to sit a ass behind Matt Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, it ain't gonna happen. Like I said, if they take that chance, the only way that the Falcons will draft a guy like Trey Lance is if somebody within that 5, 6, or 7 spot go up to 4 and get one of those wide receivers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying, Ken, is he got a little bit more confidence than he should?
No, he said he's not a start day one quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
He got more confidence. I think so, Maggie. I don't think he's as good as he think he is. Like, I never trust a quarterback who hasn't thrown an interception in college. We're talking about this dude had a whole season. That dude has 0 interceptions. That's never a good thing in college. Gotta make mistakes. That is essentially telling me that you're not playing. One, you don't have you're not playing a good competition, and 2, they're not really taking chances with you. So they just give you easy throws. You essentially run the damn ball most of the time.
So do you like, and I was just going to get to that, and I was going to ask the question, like, so do you think the competition that he played against is really more detrimental to him, or does it benefit him, or what? Personally, I think the competition is kind of a detriment to him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 0 interceptions sounds good on paper, but like I said,
Mm-hmm.
it ain't against no major competition. And I'm trying to look and see like what he has done really against like. And then you also have to remember this is a 1-year starter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like
a great point. I forgot about that.
So it's not like, okay, this is a guy that has been playing a couple years and has been
I forgot about
0
that.
interceptions a couple years. We have to remember Trey Lance only played 16 games.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to
man, I forgot all about that.
So you're going to take that chance with a guy that's only played 1 year. And if you notice, there's a lot of quarterbacks that came out that have had that one great year and haven't panned out. So you're really going to be taking a chance with this guy. Like the tools is there. He, like I say, he can be a good quarterback, but the thing about it is, the growing pains is going to be there, especially for a 1-year starter. Because remember, before that 42 touchdowns, 0 interception season, he was a backup the previous year.
Yep, he's a backup.
And then the following year, which was last season, he only played 1 game. So there's not a lot. The resume is not long with him.
It reminds me of a lot. It reminds me a lot of Carson Wentz, and now you're seeing, you know, when Carson Wentz came into the league, like it was a lot of questions on whether or not he would be able to adapt to the NFL game, being that he played at the same school with lesser talent. Like, yeah, that looks all good. You get these guys with, you know, a lot of these guys like Trey Lance and Carson Wentz, they have great attributes as far as like them being, you know, players and whatnot coming out of high school, and they don't have the grades to go to these big schools, so they go to these South Dakotas and kind of, you know, become the guy, and then they get in the NFL. They're not as, you know, smart as not as smart as the guys that they haven't played against elite talent. You're seeing like right now, Carson Wentz, that dude he can barely read a defense now. That dude can barely read a defense now. And they end up trading him.
Yeah, because I actually have the statistics for that one season that he's getting graded on with Trey Lance. 67 completion percentage, 2,800 yards and 28 touchdowns. And that's passing.
Wow. That's not.
Yeah, that's 16 games. That's 16 games. But where he flourishes at is his running game, which he scored 14 touchdowns on the ground and 1,100 yards.
Look at Jew Talk Sports. Y'all subscribe to him. This man is almost at 1K.
He need to be at 1K before the season, before the draft.
Absolutely. And he's about to get there. I think he's like, last time I checked, he was like literally at 920 or something, like 80 people away from 1K. So get that man there. But he said Trey, he's going to be carrying Matt Ryan's helmet.
And the way y'all said the comments, he said he don't want to play behind it. If that's true, he gonna want to get traded before that time comes. So do you want to really take that chance? Because this could be a John Elway situation where he going to want to get, if the Falcons draft him and he know he ain't going to play, and if he made that comment and it's true, he's going to want to get traded before the season starts.
And people talking about Justin Fields as well. Justin Fields, not, you know, how he had a fit and left UGA and went over there to the other team, and it's going to be the same situation. He ain't going to want to sit behind nobody. He want to start somewhere. So he ain't coming to the Falcons either.
I don't see Justin Fields coming here either because of what Maggie just said. Like he didn't want to compete. Like Justin Fields didn't want to compete. That's like everybody keep talking about these guys and I want to be a starter. No, they want to be handed the job. They don't want to compete for it. Mm-hmm. Justin Fields didn't want to compete. He lost. He lost against Jay from lost job because he was inconsistent as a passer. He couldn't get the job. He couldn't improve as a player. He didn't improve as a player, so he cried and whined and took his ass to Ohio State. And then you got there, you saw his inconsistencies on a lot of his defaults. A lot of his weaknesses was covered up by Trey Sermon. I said it. A lot of his faults was covered up by Trey Sermon. Trey Sermon failed caliber running back, and he covered up a lot of his deficiencies. And I forget the tight end they had. That dude freaking sick. He got a long ass freaking name. They tight end. That dude is absolutely amazing. That dude is absolutely amazing at Ohio State. I wouldn't mind seeing him coming out in the draft. But that dude is absolutely sick. So like they had NFL caliber players that were covering up his weaknesses, and we saw that against Alabama. Alabama, they not the same for Ohio State. Put that thing on them. So, and y'all get all you want to, but Tony Wright, what's that question, Maggie?
Well, it wasn't a question. He just basically said early in 2016, Jacob Tamme was having a Pro Bowl type season through he broke his collarbone in the game 7 against San Diego, and Matt Ryan was spinning it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You had to think Jacob Tamme came from that Peyton Manning system too, so he already knew what to look for as far as defenses and how to exploit zones and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that helped a lot as well.
And then someone says Trey can sit behind Matt, but still possibly be straight dog water.
But that's what all these quarterbacks is. Like I say, it's not a guarantee. Mm-hmm. That's what we have to realize. See, like I said, if you miss on a quarterback, it's gonna set you back years. Especially if it's a situation where if you're not drafting for a quarterback right away. Now, with this system and offensive system, like I said, as long as you have the right coaches, that transition can be good. But you will also want to build that team to where when that quarterback does finally play, like you said, all he has to do is just fill in. And like I said, he already has the offensive line, defense, and the skill players ready for him. So you have to put that into perspective as well. And I saw a comment here from Triple. What is that? Where he said, "I'm all for quarterback, but not with the fourth pick." Mm-hmm. Y'all don't want that Peyton Manning. Y'all don't want that Peyton Manning Andrew Luck drama down here. Y'all don't want that. That's gonna destroy this team. That because I saw a comment here earlier. Triple G said Fields wasn't going to start right away. Fromm was hot at the time. Fromm was hot from doing what? Handing the ball off?
Come on, man. That's all he was doing. Fromm wasn't hot. Like, come on. He wanted in training camp. Like, the man wanted in training camp. In spring camp. Like, that man, he wasn't a good thrower. Like, and like you said, all he did was hand the damn ball off. He could have did that crap.
Tawan McGee said, no, it's going to be a Peyton Manning, Ryan Leaf situation.
What do you mean by that?
It could be that. I don't know about that. But we're just talking about as far as a franchise coming through. Because remember, with the Colts, they drafted Andrew Luck. They had to get rid of Peyton Manning that year because they didn't have the capital to keep both of them. Mm-hmm. So,
man, you know what? That damn Kstlyz, you making me remember a lot of stuff. Good God, that's a great point.
That's what I'm saying. Kstlyz, you just need to do a whole history show.
I don't want to put nobody to sleep. That's the problem. Yeah, because that's the situation that you're going to be dealing with here. Because if you look at like you said, you do draft that quarterback at 4. Like you said, the guarantee is already going to be about $30 million, which is going to pour and sell with Matt Ryan's guarantees. So now your salary cap is going to be shot the following season. You're going to have to get rid of Matt Ryan if you draft this guy, especially if you're trying to set this salary cap up for next season. So these bum ass quarterbacks think the league is easy.
That man ain't through a whole college. He ain't through a meaningful college damn throw, and he up here talking about he don't want to sit. Man, you don't sit your ass down somewhere.
It's a difference between cause what do they play? FCS football and FBS football is 2 totally different defenses.
Totally different. Come on, bro. Don't be telling me what you want. Like confidence. Yeah, that's like, look, man, you gotta know. That's one thing about players. You gotta know your place, man. A lot of these players don't know their place. They just coming up here with this quote unquote confidence, and like, bro, you ain't fucking Trae Young. You ain't no goddamn Steph Curry. You ain't no LeBron James. Like, man, you don't calm down. Calm down a little bit. You know, you gotta like. This is what I was saying earlier. You gotta learn how to earn your bones, bro. Like, you can't come in here and thinking you the shit, thinking you the ish, and no, I don't want to sit behind. Like, who are you? Trevor Lawrence actually won the championships, meaningful championships. That man can sit up here and come out and say, I don't want to sit behind nobody. Like, we've seen him in pressure situations against elite talent. We ain't seen that from Trey. We ain't seen that from Fields. He didn't win anything in pressure situations. In fact, he couldn't, like I said, that man couldn't beat out Jake Fromm. And we want him to have a whole franchise. We want him to lead our franchise. They're going to be Michael Vick all over again.
Okay, he said, Georgia Red Clay said, I love the moves we make. We need a quarterback behind Matt Ryan that's going to push him. I mean, you're going to get a quarterback. You're going to get a quarterback. Anyway.
We get a quarterback.
But at the end of the day, you have to look at the salary cap implications that come behind it, especially with that 4th pick. And that's what they're thinking of. They're thinking of, okay, so we got to make this salary cap friendly for the next couple years, because when 2022 hits, 2023 hits, and that Matt Ryan contract becomes more feasible to let him go. See, now you will have a lot more room to play with, because like I said, your first round pick, like I said, especially if you want to win a championship now, your first round pick has to be a starter this year. It can't be a guy sitting next couple years.
You had something to say, Mike?
This just makes me like really makes me so upset when I hear people say that. It's like, don't take this to heart, but like, this just makes me, like, irritates me to death when people say that. Why are you guys so infatuated with saying, like, not just you, right? Like I said, don't take this to heart. But every time I hear it's like, oh, we need somebody behind Matt Ryan to push him. Like, what the fuck we need to push? This dude don't want MVP, like, got us to a Super Bowl, and we still up here talking about we need a quarterback behind him to push him. Like, push him for what? The team is the team because of him. We have a chance because of him and Julio. We need push somebody like Grady Jarrett. We need to push Grady Jarrett. We need to push Deion Jones. We need to push them motherfuckers, because they 30th in every dang thing.
But
in everything.
But we do have Terry. We do have Terry, though, and he wants competition for every position. So,
and who is Terry? Terry is like, he's, like I said, he got to earn his bones too. Terry ain't proved nothing.
I mean, he didn't prove nothing, but I guarantee if he's gonna pick a quarterback, he's looking towards the future, though. So
I've stated this before. Let me say this: Terry ain't running thing. Terry ain't running shit. The guy that really running shit is Rich McKay.
Course.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Terry is not going to have competition. He's definitely going to have competition. I believe in everything that he's doing. But when we turn around and say that that Matt Ryan needs to be pushed when this defense sucks. This defense absolutely sucks. We are 30th in almost every category. Sacks. We can't stop the run. We can't stop the pass. But we still up here saying we need to push Matt Ryan. Like, why we need to push Matt Ryan? That's my issue. Why do we need to continuously push Matt Ryan? Like, competition for what? He's shown for the last 13 years that he is who he is. Why do we consistently have to push him? Let's push the defense. Let's put some pressure on Grady Jarrett. Grady Jarrett has yet to put up a 10-sack year. Grady Jarrett hasn't put up a 10-sack year. Debo is I love Debo, but like, come on, Debo. Sometimes you disappear during games. So like I said, man.
Like what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he's gonna put somebody in that's gonna just, it's not going to be that type of competition where it's like Matt's job is over with. You know what I'm saying? But we got to groom somebody. So he's going to pick the best that we can get at a reasonable rate as well, because we got to be budget friendly.
Exactly. That's the big key right there, is you got to do it within the budget. And Jahante, he used the example of Aaron Rodgers. You have to remember when Aaron Rodgers came into the actually starting, you do remember that majority of that team he started with was from the previous regime. So they set the team up so when he came in, the transition was smooth. So, like I said,
the kind of thing on like the thing on Aaron Rodgers also is that he was very inaccurate coming out of college. Like, he had a spectacular arm, but he was extremely inaccurate. It reminds me of I don't even know a good quarterback to say, but he was very inaccurate. That's why he dropped to like the 27th, I believe they got him at.
24. And that's the key that you just said with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers wasn't drafted in the top 4. They got him for cheap at 24.
Yeah, someone said it right here. Rodney, picked later in the draft, will be more humble. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They gonna pick a good candidate that they see some real potential in. But it's not gonna be who y'all want them to be, because a lot of these quarterbacks want to start.
I think KSTYLZ said it too. I think you like you said, I'm not saying, my thing is that like we always want to push everybody except the people that need to be pushed. The first name we always want to push is we're gonna push Julio, we're gonna push Matt Ryan. Like, why are we not saying that for Grady Jarrett?
We need to push his defense.
I love Grady Jarrett. Grady Jarrett has not had a 10-sack season. He's too good to not have a 10-sack season. Why are we not pushing him? That's my thing.
Tawan McGee asked about. He had another question. He had another question where he said Arthur Smith said, "Bet everyone will be held accountable," and that's how you want your team to play. You want to hold them accountable.
That's all you want.
And that's what I mean. That's what I meant, Mike. I'm just basically saying that everybody's held accountable for, because Matt Ryan, he's getting older.
Yeah,
he still got a couple of more years in him, but kind of like how we want Ridley to be the next Julio, we need, because we held on Sharp for too long. We held on to a couple of these backup quarterbacks for a little too long. We need a quality quarterback that we can feel if something happens to Matt Ryan, he can step in and we won't miss a step.
Right. And you can't base it off. You can't even base it off that one game Schaub had. That was one game.
Yeah. You
can count the other games that he played in where he was majorly handing the ball off. He had no choice but to throw that game. Now, like I said, if you get a quarterback, that's fine. You use Aaron Rodgers, for example. Aaron Rodgers was picked damn near the end of the first round. So the money between where Aaron Rodgers was thought to be at around number 1 to 24 is almost 40 to 50 million. At that time was about $50 million difference. So it didn't kill them to have an Aaron Rodgers. It didn't kill.
Well,
it didn't kill
a lot of money like that in Green Bay. They don't spend a lot of money. Well, look, this is essentially what I'm saying. This is essentially what I'm saying.
Right.
Drafting a quarterback is not going to fix the Atlanta Falcons. It doesn't matter if we get in the second round, third round, fourth round, seventh round. It does not matter. You have to fix the team in its entirety. Drafting the quarterback is not going to fix. Our running game sucks. Our defense sucks. We can't rush the passer. We can't intercept balls. We can't stop the pass. We can't. Hell, sometimes we can't even kick field goals. We can't even punt the ball. But we up here worried about a corner, quarterback. That's my issue. It's like everybody want to fix the quarterback position. Why we want to fix the quarterback? They don't want to fix Julio. We want to draft. We want to get rid of Julio so Calvin Ridley can come in. But like, why do we always got to fix those two positions? And we got so many issues with this team. The coaching sucks. The coaching staff, the entire coaching staff got fired. Everybody got fired.
I could tell you exactly why, and I could put it in this sentence right here. Because nobody gives a damn about defense no more. Let's just keep it real.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
The average NFL fan does not care about defense. See, because the sexy positions are your quarterbacks and your wide receivers. It's basically like baseball, like they say chicks dig the long ball. It's that same mentality. Like I said, you could pick up a nigga, you could pick up a quarter on the ground, you could pick up a shiny quarter on the ground, but that don't make it no different from the dirty quarter.
Let me ask you this question, Maggie. Let me ask you this question, because when you look at the Atlanta Falcons, the first thing that comes out, that stands out to you, that irritates you most, what is that? Like, when you look at this team in its entirety, what's the first thing that jumps out to you that irritates you the most?
Defense, and that we can't finish games.
That's it. Kstlyz, what you got?
Which that coin tells to is a total team collapse. Not just one position. A total team collapse. Like I said, Matt Ryan has had games this season where we like, why the fuck did you do that? Well, what bullshit? What kind of trash ass throw was that? Name me a quarterback that has not had a game like that. Name me a quarterback that hasn't had games like that. The thing about, like I said, and I'm going to just say it again. The average football fan does not care about running the ball or defense. People watch football to see the quarterback throw the ball and the wide receivers to catch it.
And we have a question from Tony Wright for Mike. If Denver releases him, releases who? Oh, Von Miller. Be a good fit for our Falcons.
I don't want Von Miller. I don't want any retreads. I don't want no old guys. I'd rather just start, like, we're talking about defense. I'm just talking about defense. A lot of these, these premier pass rushers, like we had Dwight Freeney, he was okay, but like he wasn't the difference makers. Like I love Von Miller what he used to be, but I just don't think he's one of those guys, or he's still an impact player. I could be wrong, but it's like he just came off of like something that was similar to an Achilles injury. It's like, I'm good. I'd rather just go with a younger guy, trade down, and get a guy like Gregory Rousseau that I know I can, he's younger. Like, I mean, Matt Ryan, 35 years old. It's like, I'm not opposed to bringing in a quarterback to groom him. It's like, I don't want any more. Like, Y'all motherfuckers ain't tired of all these old ass players, like these old ass stars coming. We just had 2 of them. I'm tired of old motherfuckers. Okay,
we are the fan base of everybody. You think we should get this person and that person and that person? No.
All these old ass worn out.
So you basically saying the Atlanta Falcons is basically the Price is Right team, right?
They're the retirement league.
Right. I'm tired of these old worn out motherfuckers, man. Hell no, hey, I'm good on that, bro.
Hey, I want to get to Twan McGee. I know he's been asking this for the last couple minutes about what. Hey, Mike. So, what you think about Ian Book from Notre Dame? Because personally, what I think about Ian Book is
what his comment at. You put it up.
Now, this is one of the comments. He said he'd rather have Boogie Basham and one of the edge rushers from Pitt, but he was talking about he wanted the thoughts on Ian Book. That's really the main one he wanted to answer. Ian Book is kind of a hit and miss kind of guy to me. Like I say, he's one of those quarterbacks that when he's hot, but when he's cold, he's cold.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't know what you're gonna get from a week to week basis.
Hey, Enjoy. Hey, girl.
Oh look, she done came in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
do I need to? I'm like, enjoy my world.
But I like honestly, I keep saying this is like one thing about the college game too. Like, this is what I don't like about the college game now. It's like everybody they want all these highlight. They want these quarterbacks to come in and be instant. They don't want these guys to learn how to be passers first. They just come in, dumb down the game, put them in the spread offense, run them quarterback draws, throw a slant, throw a curl, and that be it. Like, you don't teach these guys how to be quarterbacks anymore. That's why guys like what's the Auburn quarterback? Like the dude I think he came out this year too. The Auburn quarterback. I thought he had, like, when you look at him, he has a very good arm, but like they didn't teach him how to be a damn quarterback. All they did was like run the ball, quarterback draw, occasionally throw the ball deep. Like, they didn't teach him how to be a quarterback. So a lot of these colleges are failing these quarterbacks. They're failing these quarterbacks. They fail. Like, what's the dude name? I forget his name, but they're failing guys. Like Justin Fields, they're failing. I honestly believe that BYU failed Zach Wilson. Like, Zach Wilson, they play absolutely no talent. They don't play anybody, and yeah, they in the independent, so they can pick and choose who they want to play. So it's like a lot of these coaches, they failing. They want instant gratification. They want these guys to come in, make plays, and then towards the senior year, then you want to start trying to develop them as a quarterback. So a lot of these schools, especially Ohio State, that's why they never have good quarterbacks coming, because they do exactly this. They want these guys to come in, just be these crazy highlight guys, and then they don't teach them how to be quarterbacks.
So basically, what you're saying is basically these colleges are now. They going into that AAU style of coaching.
Pretty much, yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
Bo Nix. I'm telling you, Bo Nix has he has a pro arm. He is an excellent athlete, but they never taught him how to be a damn quarterback. That gimmicky ass offense at Auburn, ask Jude. That gimmick ain't doing goddamn run trick plays all damn day. That's it. That gimmick Bo Nix that dude has an arm, like, he definitely has a big time arm, but they never taught him how to be a damn quarterback.
So basically put him in the Tim Tebow. The Tim Tebow.
They did exactly what they did with Tim Tebow. Put a whole bunch of athletes around him and said, go run the ball and throw it to him. That's it. That's all you did with him.
Okay, so flag on the flag. I'm gonna get this comment before I get to this other question I got. He'll say you could draft our quarterback now and still build through the draft and free agency. Not gonna happen in one draft. You can walk and chew gum at the same time. Let me see. Like I said, the only thing we say is, like I said, every scenario is possible. We not shitting on nobody's scenarios or nothing. The only thing is if you draft that quarterback at that fourth spot, that puts the pressure on your GM and your team. They're going to have to draft correctly. Correctly.
And you got to do it fast, quick. When you draft when you draft a quarterback at that, you have to draft. You have to do it immediately. You cannot afford to mess up. You got to. You have to have guys ready to jump in and say, "Look, you're going to be an aid to our new quarterback." You can't be experimenting trying to find the defensive lineman. You can't be experimenting trying to find a wide receiver to go with the quarterback. It has to be in place. It has to be in place. So, do we have a running game to help a quarterback out? Hell no. You don't have no damn running game to help a quarterback out. It don't matter if you have Julio Jones and Cavarella. We don't have an offense. We don't have a damn running game to help Matt Ryan out. How the hell are we going to help a rookie out?
I was about to say, when the last time you seen a rookie quarterback dominate without a running game?
Come on. I'm willing to learn, bro.
Like I say for myself, I don't care. I don't care about being wrong. I don't care about eating crow and nothing like that. If anything happens, at the end of the day, it's about putting different points out here and trying to come to an understanding. And enjoying my word, she actually had a question here earlier. She was talking about so who do we think the number 4 pick is going to go to? It's going to go to whom? So I'm trying to figure out if she's saying, "Are we gonna pick at 4?" Or she's saying, "Are we gonna trade down?" And who's gonna
trade? I'm assuming trade down. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming that she's saying. Who's gonna jump up to that spot? I couldn't tell you, man. Look, I ain't gonna sit up here and try to act like I know it all. I don't fucking know. I don't have a damn clue. They could draft a quarterback. They could draft a goddamn tight end at 4. I don't have a damn clue. But when you look at the money and look at the roster, the money says we ain't got the money for a damn quarterback. That's what the money's saying. So if they can free up money, magically free up $30, $40 million to draft a quarterback, because that's what you got to have. You got to have at least $30 million to free up to be able to sign the quarterback on top of the quarterback that's already making $40 million. Come on, bro. Like, let's be real.
Right. So do you think, let's see, I'm about to say you got Theo's mic because I saw a question here. I'm finna look something up right quick as far as he basically said he basically threw out Justin Herbert didn't have a running game. If I remember correctly, I think they did have a pretty good running game.
They had a pretty good running game. Like Justin Herbert had everything. Yeah, they had a pretty good running game. The offense was similar. I think it was like a step below the Falcons. They had a good running game. I was looking at their number today. It's like he was like behind Matt Ryan is like third down conversions also. So their offense was good. That's not true at all.
Right, because I can remember Austin Eckler. I think Austin. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that running game wasn't that great. It was okay, but the thing about it is they used 4 running backs.
Mm-hmm.
So in combination of all their rushing totals between the 4 running backs was almost 1,100 yards.
Oh, I know we wasn't nowhere near that shit.
That's good. So it wasn't so much that they didn't have a good running game. It's just the fact that they ran it running back by committee. So it doesn't look like it's a good running game by one person.
Yeah.
Because everybody had at least everybody was at least 290 or more. Now, if I go ahead and look at the Atlanta Falcons, like I said, it might be a little bit more.
Okay, let me see.
Let's see. I wish I look. If I known I'd get questions like these, I'd already had these damn things prepared. But we doing this on the fly right here. So.
Okay, GA Red Clay. This is something that I keep saying over and over again. Also, we did not have a weak secondary. We had a weak scheme. We don't know what these guys are. We saw when they made the changes to Isaiah Oliver when he was on the right side of the field, he was absolute trash. And then he went inside inside. He played so much better, making plays, getting turnovers, causing fumbles. Like we don't have issues with talent. We don't have issues with talent. Those guys can play. We saw AJ Terrell. AJ Terrell is probably one of the better rookie corners, if not the best rookie corner in the league right now. So it's like we don't have an issue with our secondary. That's not true. We had an issue with our scheme. Our scheme was fucking soft-ish baby shit. Every time we start blitzing, hitting quarterbacks, we want to go in that damn soft-ass goddamn cover 3. Now I'm going to sit up here, got to relive this bullshit because y'all asked the damn question. We don't have an issue with our secondary. It's that bullshit-ass scheme that we got.
Yo,
every freaking time we start doing good, that damn Oompa damn, oh my God.
We got first downs.
Maggie know we got a soft ass defense. She came cussing like we did a damn post live, and she was like, "God damn it, this damn defense done blew the damn again." Look,
she came out.
Yeah, the defense run my blood pressure up. I ain't gonna lie about that one.
See, we forget that cover 3 defense,
and then we always go away with what works too. That's one thing I couldn't stand about the run. Everything. It. I don't even. That's past. It's over with.
Yeah. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, she gonna have PTSD thinking about that game.
Hey, I'm gonna put a compilation on our. We're gonna put a compilation on.
Yeah, we're gonna get all this compilation shit. Yeah. But I was gonna say, like I said, that cover 3 scheme, like I said, is not going to work if you cannot get pressure with your front four. It's basically the Tampa 2 defense. If you're not getting pressure with your front four and just your front four alone, you're not going to be successful in that defense.
You're absolutely not.
I like what Enjoy said, and I absolutely agree with that.
Dishing out terrible contracts at the wrong time. Let's just say
yes.
that.
Oh my God.
Oh, we're gonna be fucked up for quite some time because of these contracts.
Oh my God. We talked about that Kstlyz. I told you it was 2 contracts that we had no business, and it's really one that we had no damn business giving contract. This is the worst. I'm gonna say it right now. We had no damn business giving this guy $38 million. Who am I talking about?
Robert fucking Alford.
We gave this dude 38, almost 40 million, and he sucked even in his best year, and we still gave him 38 million. He led the league in penalties, and he still got $38 million. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? How the hell do you give this dude? You give the guy who led the league in penalty yards, and you still give him $38 million. Are you? Woosah.
Hold on. We got it for you. I had it for you, but never mind. But woosah. And they like I said, Joy My World and John Crowder said Demonte Freeman. Demonte Freeman came off a terrible playoff run. It got paid.
My God.
It was concussed every year after that. Remember, Ryan remember, Ryan Schrader had one good year.
Oh man, I forgot about that contract. Oh my god.
We paid him, I think it was like $33 million, and he was cut from the team 2 years, like the next year.
Oh my god.
Then we don't need to be reminded of Jamon Brown and James Carpenter too. Paul Soliai, Tyson Jackson.
When I just give up. When I take the head off, y'all know I just give up. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Yes. And then you remember you paid Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw made almost $40 million as a backup for 3 years.
John Crowder, you twitching?
I'm bro.
Giving you bad thoughts, your anxiety up. We sorry.
That's all I got.
It's open.
God dang.
Hey, look, and then like I just said, the one contract we don't talk about is the fact that Matt Shaw made almost $13 million a year holding a clipboard.
That's why I said
for 4 years straight.
That's why I said we need a quarterback that we can depend on. You know, because like you said, you can't go by that one game.
Can't go by one game. Enjoy my word. She said, I believe we should have waited till 2017 for Matt, but I'm not sure if his contract was up. No, his contract was about to be up. The issue was, you have to remember with these quarterbacks, you're not paying for the quarter, you're paying by the market. And you have to remember Matt Ryan is a MVP. He was an NFL MVP.
Yeah.
And an offensive player of the year. He was going to make that money. He was going to get that type of money. The only issue is remember, wasn't that the same year that San Francisco gave that contract for $130 million. So Jimmy G.
Stafford had already got his contract, and then Matt Ryan got his contract after Jimmy G got his.
Right.
So that's what kind of like that. That's what pretty much set the market.
Yeah. Yeah. So for a lot of people that kind of blame that don't like Matt Ryan getting the contract he has, there's 3 teams you blame. You blame San Francisco, you blame Detroit, and you blame Minnesota. You blame those 3 teams.
Right.
Someone said, meanwhile, Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl and we still firing coaches. Because guess what? They needed to be fired. Bottom line. And Tampa Bay won because of defense. I don't care who's doing that.
That defense came, that front 7 came through and wreaked havoc this year. They wreaked havoc.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we can say time. Right.
Go ahead.
Like I said, because what it is, a lot of people be forgetting that defense played well. Because everybody think it was just Tom Brady and that was it. Like I said, Tom Brady played well because he got put in the positions to where he can play well because he had a defense that created turnovers, got sacks. That's about it. Because like you said, if you look at every Super Bowl winner, the defense plays good when it comes to the playoffs. Name me a team that had that defense played terrible in the playoffs and won a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You could say the 07 Colts. The 07 Colts was the best defense in the playoffs that year because Bob Sanders came back and that defense wreaked havoc.
I mean, the Falcons even last year against the Tampa Bay Bucks, like they were in both games. The second half of the second game, that's when things got out of hand. It's like the Falcons, it was 38-27, like 38, it was 38-28, something like that in the second half. So it's like it wasn't like they was destroying us. Like we was in every game. It's just our defense couldn't do diddly fucking squat. Like the dudes can't stop a goddamn nosebleed. They can't stop a goddamn I was about to say something else, but I'll let that one go. But they couldn't do anything.
We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that alone.
I'm gonna leave it alone. But they couldn't stop anything. They couldn't stop anything at all. Nothing. I just have nightmares about that defense. Like, damn, because y'all get 1/3. All we ask you. Oh my God.
Look at that. Look at this comment right here.
Yeah, I had to highlight that one.
Devonta Freeman, Muhammad Sanu, Max Shaw, Desmond Trufant, Robert Alford, Ricardo.
My stomach, man. I need some Pepto looking at this shit.
Shit.
Trufant wasn't that bad of a contract. It's just like that was the market set with Trufant. Like, again, it's like I don't think Trufant actually lived up, but again, his injuries caught up with him. So I don't think that's a bad. I don't think that was a bad contract. That was just market. We had to get Trufant based on what everybody else was getting at corner. Robert Alford just had no damn business. Carl Allen had no damn business. This motherfucker, like, oh my God, don't make me get on Rico. Can we get some more questions? Let's stop talking about the defense. I'm so sick of this damn defense, man. I don't like talking about this defense.
Tina, we already answered this. Get trade back and definitely go for defense heavy. Tiny, I'm sorry, Tiny.
Hey, I'm about to say, go down to trade. Trade pretty much said the one thing I think me and Mike said the last show we did. Like I said, Robert Alford had that one pick in the Super Bowl, and they got 4 or 5 pass interference calls after.
Oh my God. Oh, that dude would get a pit like that. That dude would get a penalty. That's like every time, like the dude literally led the league in penalties, and penalty yards, and we gave him $38 million. I just don't.
But you know what was bad about his penalties is his penalties came off of plays where he didn't have to do nothing. He didn't have to all he had to do was just stay on the hip of the receivers, because he could keep up with anybody. But it's like once one receiver got 1 foot ahead of him, not just 1 foot ahead of him.
1 foot, that's it.
Stop
trying to check your pockets like the FBI, bro. That man, let me.
Okay, hold on. We got a question right here. John,
I was looking for a question. Somebody just put.
Yeah, here you go. John Tate said, "What free agents would you guys like to see us go after if we could free up some space?" Like I said one of mine. I say, well, since Keanu Neal is not with us right now, I could see a Reuben Foster inside linebacker type. Like I said, that could be for the low. Because I'm thinking for the low. I'm not talking about the best available player you can get, because we still don't.
Well, we are value shopping.
So value shopping. We shopping at Value Village right now. So you can get a Reuben Foster. I like I said, Evan Tratt say a Trey Boston. Like I said, that's a good and decent enough safety. Like I said, if you need a backup quarterback that's young enough to, but that needs some, that you need a little experience. Like I said, you could put a Ryan Fitzpatrick back there if you need to. But like you said, right now we got about $5 and we need about $20 worth of players.
That's why I feel like we're not done yet. As far as it's gonna be some shocks and hurt feelings coming up. I can guarantee that.
And I have a feeling that one cut is gonna piss a lot of folks off coming up soon. Because they still almost 6 over the cap.
Yeah.
You say
so
6?
it's gonna be
Yeah, it's
5.6.
One contract would do that.
5.6.
Yeah, one contract. One contract would get them over, but they'll probably end up restructuring 2 contracts. I think this was actually pissed people off more than anything. And like, if this end up happening, I'm gonna giggle my ass off. I'm just not gonna ever stop laughing. But if we wake up tomorrow and we wake up to hear that Matt Ryan contract has been restructured, boy, they gonna be so people gonna be so mad because you have no idea. Like, a lot of people don't understand. If you restructure his deal, you're pretty much, again, you're pushing his contract to
another year.
Another year. So he's going to get that money. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's why, like, y'all, if you really want to restructure Matt Ryan contract, you do realize you're going to get another year of him.
Yeah, think about it like I said, if y'all don't understand what he just said, just think about it like this. You restructure somebody's deal, you're basically moving the cap hit to the end of the deal. So if you restructure his deal this year, that 2023 year, which would only count against $8 million against the cap, will now count 23 or something like that against the cap if you restructure now. So, like I said, if you want a quarterback with that 4th overall pick, you can't restructure Matt Ryan because now you're only delaying that quarterback's progression. Okay, that's all restructuring is just moving it's just moving a cap hit to the following year or the following couple years. That's all restructuring really is. You're just opening up space for this season alone.
You got a question, Kstlyz?
Where we at? Go and put it up for. Oh,
it's probably we go after.
It said, should we go after a backup quarterback next week in free agency? If so, whom? I say we should try to sign Fitzpatrick as long as it's cap friendly. Like I said, the only cap friendly deal that you could probably get, if you're talking about backup quarterback, I'm talking about as far as cap friendly, would probably be Fitzpatrick. That probably would be the only one I can think of for right now. Another one that I would look at and probably consider would be Jacoby Brissett, but that's going to be a little bit more on the expensive end, which we don't have that kind of money.
Right.
So, only quarterback I can see is Ryan Fitzpatrick or Nick Foles. Oh.
Hey, I said this.
You said this last time.
Hold on. Let's get this.
Super chat.
I know. Oh, we gotta get the super chat out the way first.
Super chat right quick.
$4.99.
$4.99.
$4.99.
He said Matt could restructure. He said Matt could restructure his cap hit is $40 million this year. Spot Track shows his cap hit is 22% of our cap, which is highest in the NFL this year.
He's restructuring his year. Like what you're doing when you do that is you're restructuring the contract to a certain percentage. So what I mean by a certain percentage, this year it'd be $40 million, but if you restructure it, it'll be like 25 and then 15 and then 15 and then 15 and then 15 for the the past year. That's why we said we're taking money for the future just by restructuring. He'll still get the money, but it'd be it'd be 25 and then 15 and then 15 and then 15 and that's what we mean by. So it won't just when you restructure the deal, it's not just changing the money, it's just changing it down the line. So you'll be taking future money for the present.
Right. So basically, if you restructure that 22% for this season, could be 28% next season, or it could be 30 next season.
Right.
Or if you restructure all the way to the end, it could be 35 for the final year.
That's what we mean by restructuring.
So, like you said, if you have contracts like that, like we'll say, restructuring sounds good when you're trying to get something now, but all you're doing is delaying the cap hit for the next year.
Absolutely.
So in that case, if like I said, if you do draft a quarterback, that means after year 2, that quarterback might not be able to play if he's not ready.
Damn.
Because now he's gonna be, like I said, he's gonna be more expensive down the line if you restructure it now.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it sounds good in theory, but you have to remember there is a pro and con to all this stuff.
Nope. But go back to what the question was. Kstlyz. I think Mr. Trubisky will actually be cheaper because he's considered a bust. I think he's a bust. And right now we have a guy that knows him well. We have a guy on the staff that knows him well, and he's not going to cost us a lot of money. And then we have a guy that actually played in the NFL game versus a college guy who hasn't played in the game. Like, I'm not saying he's going to be a fucking superstar, megastar. We just need somebody that can come in and just manage the game, you know, so the defense can kind of carry us instead of having Matt Ryan or the quarterback or whoever the quarterback is to come in and just carry the team. We need somebody. We need the defense to carry us at some point besides a quarterback. Like, seriously, even when Michael Vick was here, like, there were times when Michael Vick did carry this team, even when it's just his running and his playmaking, and he wasn't making plays with his arm. It was times that the defense didn't show up, and we had to, you know, we couldn't throw the ball. All we did was just run the damn ball down people's throat. So we need to get to a point where the defense can carry us rather than the offense.
Right. Because if your defense can carry your team, it's only going to make your offense better, especially in practice. That's where they're going to make the offense better.
Absolutely.
If you got a dominant, if you got a defense that's going to wreak havoc, it's going to make your offense better.
Bro, y'all swear Nick Foles. What the fuck? Nick Foles suck. Motherfucker, I've been on Twitter. I tell you, y'all talking about y'all want him as a backup. How many
they did that.
Been on?
Now they just saying that because I couldn't think of another name, and he was just the next name I came up with.
I'm about to say, like, who the hell? Yeah. That man have been on 14 damn teams.
Tony Rice said it's going to be a long year for the Aints. They're struggling to get under the cap.
Bro, I saw that.
Yeah.
These dudes like $27 million on this. I'm like, bro, y'all done cut everybody.
Yeah.
They done cut everybody, and they still got cuts to go. Like, bro, what in the world?
Look, they had to cut and let go of, I think they said like 6 or 7 total starters, and they still got $27 million to go.
Bruh.
And guess what? Lord. And guess what? They gadget guys still making more money than damn Cam Newton right now.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
But like I said, we have to look at the cap side of all this stuff. Like what I said, it's a pro and con of everything. The Saints made they put their contracts because they was trying to win now. If you put all these contracts together and pay all these guys and you don't win now, see, now you in cap hell, and that's what they're going through. And that's kind of what we have been going through for a few years. Is we were trying to pay these guys to win now, and we haven't won. So now we're trying to make up for it by trying to at least exactly. Said Taysom Hill was only a 1-year deal. No, it was a 2-year deal. He signed that last year. That was a 2-year deal. Taysom Hill was a 2-year deal. 2 year, $22 million deal. So it's gonna be crazy. He said, "Shoot, Enjoy My World said Brady got that PPP loan." Oh no, hey no, it's all. Hey look, homie, it's all good, man. Like you said, it seemed like it's a 1 year deal, but the way, because remember they don't play him that often. His only 2 good games he had was against us, which is sad as hell to say. But nah, like I said, you have to be careful and I'm gonna tell you one team that always seems to get it right when it comes around the free agency that nobody talks about is the Colts. They, for some reason, they always top 3 in having available money. Always.
Right. Yeah, because they look.
They know how to draft well.
They know how to draft well, and that's like if you don't draft well and you just, like the NFL was designed to bring in new talent. Like that's the way the NFL is designed. They didn't like design everything to be ran by superstars. Like they make their money in bulk by having multiple good franchises that like it changes every year. That's the way they design it. It's not like baseball where you just got the Yankees and the Braves and the Dodgers in it every year. That's how they make their money, and then they share revenue. Like it's not like that. That's not how the NFL operates. So like they want parity. Like that's what they want. That's what they want. So it's like the Falcons missed the Saints don't even try to draft well. They don't even try. They just like for the last 5 years after they won their Super Bowl, ever since they won their Super Bowl, they've been trying to like milk Drew Brees, and it just it's just not going to happen. And instead of them saying to themselves like, look, we won 1 Super Bowl, maybe we need to start looking for a new quarterback or just a new something. They didn't do that.
They paid $21 million to a guy that only played 7 snaps a game.
7 snaps. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
I want to hit this one right quick. This is Flag on the Play. He was talking about Tom Brady makes his money off endorsement. That's why he doesn't take long-term deals. I actually looked something up. It's not that he doesn't take long-term deals. It's the fact that, he takes a lot of extensions. That's why it seemed like he don't make a lot of money. Like, as far as, like, you say his average or where he makes as a quarterback was, like, at the bottom and stuff, is because when he signed his extensions, he signed extensions after that. So at the end of the day, his contract was unlimited. But because it was extensions and not just full-blown contracts, he doesn't take as much of the money as you would if you get a regular contract. Because if you look at his contract from his first, when he got drafted in New England, and then look, he did about 4 or 5 or 6 different extensions. So now they're pushing the money back every year. It wasn't until those final years in New England where he was trying to get the money because he was ready to get the hell up out of here.
Right. So essentially what he's saying is just he was in it for Tom Brady was just really in it for the security at like all he wanted, like he was going, as long as he was making over $20 million, he was fine because he know he's going to get those bonuses, he's going to get those interviews, he's going to get the endorsement. So as long as he had a bottom line that he was worried about,
right,
he was okay. So it's like a lot of these players don't understand business. So all they worried about, I'm trying to get that $100 million contract and I need the next $100 million instead of thinking, look, I need 5 contracts of $20 million, for X amount of years to get to 200. A lot of these players are just thinking about, I got to get 200 million quick. Tom Brady is just smarter. He's thinking about the longevity of his career. And he's like, look, if I can get $20 million this year, $20 million this year, $20 million that year, you got your $200 million. You made $200 million in the football game. And what, 20 years in it. So he made well over $300 million with that business, and that's why a lot of people just don't think. They want bulk instead of they thinking long term. Tom Brady is just smarter than everybody. It really just like that. He's just smarter.
Then think about it like this. Think about it, somebody that won the lottery, that won $1 million lottery. Tom Brady was just one of those guys that said, I'd rather take those sums per month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Up until that moment in time, instead of getting the 40% tax took off and just taking it bulk. He did it differently.
Exactly. Because a lot of people don't understand when you get those big contracts, everybody getting a piece. And Uncle Sam, he see, oh, damn, you got $300 million contract. Give me half of it. So it's a half, like you, out of that $300 million contract, they done took over $100 million in taxes. Tom Brady said, oh, y'all want to play that game. Guess what? I'm going to take this $20 million contract so you can only get a couple million out for it. So in 10 years, guess what? I still got $100 million, but you only took what, maybe $5 to $10 million off of it? That's just smart. It's just smart.
Right. So, but like you said,
that's a great point, John Crowder. He's the Bobby Bonilla of baseball. Yep, absolutely.
I was just gonna get to that point. Glad somebody else said it too.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think about it, when he signed those extensions, he still during his deals, he had like 2 years left on average.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So like you said, that's why he wasn't really making that much.
Mm-hmm.
But under the table, and as far as like that, y'all don't pay attention. He made a whole lot of money.
Oh yes,
he made just as much money as everybody else did. It's just that it was under a slide point to where it disguised. Let's just say his money disguised itself to where it helped everybody else.
Absolutely, exactly.
I want to hit this. What he said. If we cut Matt Ryan, it'll give us a lot of room to work with. Did you see the dead cap number on that?
Nah, bro, that's not. No, we're gonna be like, that's gonna be good. You still gotta repay the remainder of it. You still gotta repay the remainder. This is it was a 5-year contract. He still got 2 years after this year. So you still gotta pay that.
You still got about 90 million. What about it? Was about between 80 and 90 million guaranteed left in his deal. If you cut Matt Ryan, you got to pay that 90 million for the rest of the term of that contract, which means you're going to
next 3 years, you got to pay 30 million, 30 million, 30 million. That's not how the contract works.
Yeah, and like I said, if you go to if you go to overthecap.com, and they'll tell you, like I said, his dead cap number is worth more than what we will be saving with him.
Exactly.
So they say pre-June, you will save about 23 on the cap, but you still gonna owe him 40 million.
Yeah,
that's minus. I'm not paying nobody $40 million not to play for me.
Right. Nah, bro. I'm good on that one.
But let's see what Clay talking about. Hold on. Clay has something right here. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? God damn it. I'm looking for it. There you go. Okay, this is kind of what we've been talking about right here. About he said, what about extending Ryan 3 more years and then restructuring? This defense need to be majorly addressed before we think about a new quarterback. Just curious, or if that would be work. Hate mail coming. Oh yeah, you're gonna have a whole lot of hate mail with that one right there. They
Just
already
follow
know.
us on Twitter, man. Just follow us
Exactly.
on Twitter. We'll get you back, bro. We got you back. Follow us on Twitter. Atlanta Falcons Nation on Twitter, man. Mad Mike Sports on Twitter. Just KSTYLZ.
Hey, look. They already don't want Matt Ryan here for this upcoming season. You think they want
Right.
But the problem is, it comes to the same thing that we've been saying. All you're doing is moving the inevitable back to the end.
And that's exactly what we're saying. So I would rather just stick out these 3 years with Matt Ryan. It's like after this season, then we start looking for a quarterback. Like that's just looking for his heir apparent after this season, because it just make financially, it just make more sense. Eric, I know it, bro. It's all good, man. It's all good, bro.
Oh yeah. We don't, like I said, we don't take nothing serious. Like I said, we all learning at the end of the day. Like I said, y'all teaching us, we teaching y'all, we learning together. Because they say the smartest, they said the smartest people in the world is the people that's always learning. The dumbest folks think they know everything.
Absolutely.
I wanted to get into Cassie because she's a Cowboys fan. You know, we got other fans that watch us, but she's not a Falcons fan. Hope Dak will be able to take us somewhere since he got his money from Jerry, and you Falcons will be fine next year. Scary good. So I appreciate you watching. Glad you enjoying us. Because you know them Cowboys ain't giving y'all nothing. You got our old waste, but it's all right.
I've always stated that the Dallas Cowboys is essentially the Atlanta Falcons. I think they're really the same exact organization. They have they have an owner that is willing to put in everything, but he gets a little bit too involved. That's essentially what Arthur Blank did. Like Arthur Blank, great guy, but he screwed us when he just got way too involved and gave Thomas, aka Smithers, way too much power. He gave that dude way too much power. He trusted him too much. That's the same thing with Jerry Jones. He thinks he knows it all. He thinks he's a football guy when he doesn't know anything. He screwed himself by giving Dak all that money. Dak would barely getting you to the playoffs. Why the hell you give him $160 million? You should have just gave him the $100 million extension and let that be it. Now the mother. Go ahead, Kstlyz. Go ahead.
I know you about to get into a rant here for.
I was about to.
But I'm gonna talk to Cassie Stewart to this personally from your boy Kstlyz here. Like I said, where Jerry Jones messed up at was he should have gave Dak his money 2 years ago.
Yep.
Where y'all got messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because what it was, and what I found out was Dak wanted 4 years. They wanted to pay him for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Dak wanted 4 years. He was willing to take the 34 million, but he wanted it in 4 years because that's more guarantees he got coming for himself. Where Cowboys messed up at, DeMarcus Lawrence, Tyron Smith, Zeke Elliott.
Oh, Zeke.
All that money that they gave to them guys, instead of taking care of their quarterback first, because if they would have took care of Dak first before those guys, you was only going to be paying Dak about 29, 30 million a season starting a couple years ago. So y'all would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is Jerry Jones does not like Dak Prescott. He doesn't like him. He doesn't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's essentially what happened. He had no choice. Because if he didn't sign Dak Prescott, that was going to be a tarnish on his name and his brand. So he had to do it.
Absolutely.
Hey, Millie Mills. See everybody talking about Ramondre Stevenson. Hey, go to just Kstylz. I did my thoughts on Ramondre Stevenson. So you go and check that out, Millie Mills.
Hey man, Kstylz almost at 200 too. I was just
let me find his link. Let me find his link so y'all can subscribe to Mr.
man. Y'all help your boy get out.
Help your boy out.
195.
No, 200.
Five people to hit up just Kstylz. Please help your boy get to 200.
I'm gonna get the link for the chat.
5 people, please. Just do us that favor. Just say you sub to just Kstylz. We're gonna put the link in the description. Not description, but we're gonna put it in the comments. It's in the description. Look, man, I'm so damn programmed right now, but hey, man, it's in the comment. It's gonna be in the comments. So you guys, 5 people. I need everybody to say that you subscribe to Just Kstylz. Get him to 200. Please help us right now.
Don't you know no good?
I know, and be honest with you, I know a lot of these folks probably think like, damn, he just at 200. Hey, man, stuff happens like that.
Look, man, you got a whole baby Kstylz, so you know.
Hey, look, man. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Let me tell y'all something. I was at 36 subscribers for a whole year. I'm good. Take your 195, okay?
Oh, I'm good. Hey, look. Hey, be honest with you. I'm just happy one person looks at my videos, to be honest with you.
Hey, man, who don't love Kstylz, man? Come on. Everybody loves
I think they all do.
Who loves Kstylz? Is it true? Mm-hmm.
I do. Ooh, ooh.
There y'all go. But it's getting down to the wire, people.
Dang, 2 hours. Good God, we just, oh my goodness.
It don't feel like it though.
Thank you, Danielle Reed or Daniel. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, Danielle. Appreciate you watching us.
Oh, somebody said they was here when Matt Mike was below 1K.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, man. People, look, I've come a long way, bro. Struggles. Triple G, look, man, I'm telling you, man, they don't know. It's been a journey, and I love you guys for that. Believe me, trust me when I say that. I love you guys for that.
Oh, I didn't see that. The Chiefs cut both their starting tackles.
Yeah, both of the starting tackles that was hurt for the Super Bowl got cut.
Yeah,
because they had to cut. Like I said, I forgot. I don't know if it was Ian Rappaport or Adam Schefter said something. They was like, this offseason is about to be the massacre of a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Including the Falcons. The Falcons going to make some mold, to break some hearts. Trust me.
COVID really screwed, like they really messed up the NFL. Like they lost a lot of money, and people don't realize like they lost billions of dollars just for this COVID.
Yeah.
Because you gotta look at the salary. If you think about the salary cap is made up of the TV deals, merchandise sales, ticket sales, concessions, and this is all league round. And with the COVID, if nobody's showing up to the game, that's cutting about 15% of the salary cap for the next season.
Absolutely. That's why they can only do what they got. What is it, 185 now?
It's at 182.
82.
About 182. So, like I said, there's a lot of the only teams that are safe in this, and we're not even call this free agency no more. This is gonna be the Hunger Games NFL edition. The Hunger Games NFL edition. The only team that are really safe right now are the Jaguars, the Colts, the Browns. Those are three main things.
You got a subscriber.
He said very informative film breakdowns. Hey, appreciate it, man. Hey, I'm just trying to catch up with these folks.
Oh, and he's over 200. Hey, 203.
Oh, hey. Wait, what? I didn't know. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't come prepared.
Now you gotta give your speech.
I ain't got no speech. Hold on, I gotta come prepared.
Hey,
Hold
man,
on. I got something. Oh man, y'all make me feel like a special brand of Kstlyz here. Let me go ahead.
You gotta stop humbling yourself, Kstlyz.
Man,
people love you.
Come on, man.
man, I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest thing ever. Y'all better stop playing with me.
That's right.
200.
200.
Hey, I appreciate everybody shooting. Hey, I ain't think I was gonna get there this quickly, but hey, like I said, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate AFN, everybody that's been on this journey with AFN, absolutely, with Miss Maggie T and Mike here. If it wasn't for these two, like I said, be honest with you, I wouldn't even be doing this. Mm-hmm. Y'all wouldn't even know who I was. They've been trying to get me to do this for years.
Oh yeah,
right.
Because it could have been just the Mad Mike and Maggie show, but we was like, nope. We want to give opportunities to other people that want to be creators. So
absolutely, that's what it's about, man.
So
it's love.
But yeah, like Nathan said about the Hawks have been 3-0 since they fired Lloyd Pierce.
Oh man, let's get into that. I really want to talk about that. Let's get into it.
Hold on. Let me do the introduction to him like this.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. There you go.
See, a lot of people don't know.
Hold on. Let me say this real, Antonio. That was Mad Mike in the day, back in the day. Every once in a while, I got to come out of my cage, but I'm trying to be professional, so you won't see a lot of that. But I can't make no promises when I'm gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? I can't let them out the cage all the time. I gotta still be professional. But I mean, Maggie told me I couldn't do it. Maggie, she the boss, and I do what the fuck I'm talking.
Oh Lord, motherfucker, talking about I gotta sing.
Uh-oh.
We gotta sing.
Hold on. I gotta make sure that I got the right note. Hold on, wait a minute. That's the wrong side. Hold on, there you go. Ooh, baby, I'm at 200.
Hey, man.
Hey, I was about to say, hey, y'all crazy, man. See, a lot of people don't know. I'm mad baby girl broke my glasses because my shades because if y'all didn't. You remember the very first video I attempted.
Hey,
and I want to appreciate
tuning in, man. This show is just all about fun. This is about y'all, man. We don't make it up about ourselves. This is all about y'all. So, man, I appreciate everybody for really supporting us, man.
Hey, Antonio, let everybody know. Everybody that's watching tonight, please share. Let everybody know that you love Atlanta Falcons Nation. Get us to 1K as well. Not just Matt Mike, because Matt Mike over there sitting with his little 5K. We don't care about all that.
Who the red pearl say? Title it Harmonica.
Hey, man, y'all tripping, man. Hey,
get Atlanta Falcons Nation to 1K as well. Because look, we ready. We coming for you guys for the new season and draft. The draft show's finna be off the chain. I'm telling you.
Hold on.
Everybody. Hold on. Ready C2K put the lyrics in, so I gotta do it like this. ooh, yeah. Win cap hand.
Oh man, that man said film breakdowns of musical talents. Hey, so you won't get that nowhere but here. That's it. You get that here, Atlanta Falcons Nation.
Exactly.
Oh, somebody want a video on Ian Book. There you go, Kstlyz. Okay. You got you a video.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Let me.
You get to write it down.
Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta get a pen first. If I can find it. No, those are toothpicks. That's not a pen.
Ian Book. Oh, y'all waited for the draft show? Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh,
hey man, y'all go check out. I got Mad Mike Network. The Mad Mike Network, where I talk about not just Atlanta Falcons stuff, not the Falcons, but Atlanta Hawks stuff. Just NFL, like NFL talk. Whether you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, it really doesn't matter. All the big news is where you're gonna get over there on Mad Mike Network. So check that out too, man. Hey, that's a brand new channel. Really just got that up, and that's what, maybe 120, probably not even that. But check that out too.
Oh my goodness. Talking about I'm a one-man band. I got a one-man band.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. One-man band. Boom, boom, boom. We got Nash. Zero. Talking about doo-doo birds. But he got gold net because his jersey turned his neck green. Yeah.
You know what? It is the end of the show. We over here acting a fool.
We supposed to be talking about the Hawks. We're supposed to be talking about the Hawks, right?
But no, seriously, I can say the Hawks are definitely playing a little differently with Nate.
Because that motherfucker putting his foot in their asses.
Mm-hmm. They gave up on Lloyd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the problem with Lloyd Pierce was like, we have to remember when Lloyd Pierce was in Philadelphia, he was a talent. He was pretty much kind of like over talent development. So it's a tip. So by putting him in a situation where he went from head of talent development to a head coach of a team is a wide. It's like a big step, right?
And he tried to surround himself with coaches, and it just didn't. It didn't go over well, and that's the problem. Like that's what Kstlyz says. Like when you got guys that are there to teach you basketball skills, and they don't teach you how to win games. It's like life lessons. You got people up here, they can tell you how to make money, but like they don't teach you how to keep the money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's essentially what the difference between Nate McMillan and Lloyd Pierce.
Okay. This comment right here by ATM34. No, I cannot call Lloyd Pierce Dan Quinn 2.0. I called him Screaming Norman Smiley. Only difference is he didn't scream, but yeah.
But that man just didn't break a sweat or nothing. Every interview, he was just unbothered.
But you could tell. But you could tell the energy is different because, like I said, he's out there. He's getting in these folks' asses. He's old school. He's old school, and you have to think about it. Now, how they're doing it now with, like I said, Trey. They still let Trey kind of takes his Showtime shots and stuff like that. But it's let's get everybody involved. Let's run it through John Collins. Let's let Kevin Herter run the offense here. Like I said, let's move.
Tony Snell, did y'all catch that?
Yeah.
Tony Snell hitting game went, like I said, and it's the fact that they was confident enough to put him in that situation to do.
That's it. That's it right there.
Because everything has always been go to Trey. Go to Trey. Go to Trey. And when Trey have a bad game, we have a fucking bad game.
Right. And that's the one thing. You do not want your team to be constructed like that. You want your other players to have confidence in themselves to where they get. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Onyeka Okongwu. He been playing really well too. Like I said, they've been letting him play. Hold on. I got a picture. I got a picture here right quick.
Oh my God! You got a picture for everything, man.
Hey! If these folks, hey, look, these folks don't know who the hell I'm talking about. Hold on, I got you coming up right here. God damn it! Hold on, y'all keep talking because
my bad, Marquis. Look, Marquis said, "Man, Mike, that ran a week ago was classic." I've never.
You're gonna see more of that. You're gonna see more of that. Trust and believe.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be coming.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I think I got it coming up right here, so people gonna know. I found a picture of Lloyd Pierce, so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Oh God!
I found Lloyd Pierce. This is why I call him Screaming Norman Smiley.
Wow. Wow. Man, get out of here.
And I agree, John. We got to get healthy. But you know what? It's some players that will be they're getting closer to come back to the team. So
yeah. And my thing too is I tell everybody, don't give up on Cam Reddish yet.
No, he's just in the boot. He's just in the boot for 1 week. So he's gonna get evaluated, and they're not saying that he's gonna be out for too long. So
no, I'm talking about it's a lot of people that say they want to get rid of Cam Reddish. I'm like, don't give up on him yet. Dude, only 20 years old. You got to remember, 65 to 70% of this team ain't even hit their prime yet.
Everybody wants everybody like LeBron. LeBron is a damn anomaly. Like that, LeBron is something that you'll never ever see again. I don't even like the dude. And like I gotta respect what he is. Everybody want him to come out the gate and be 18 years old and be a superstar. It's not LeBron. Even Michael Jordan didn't do that. So like that's what I'm saying. Like LeBron is an anomaly. Like that dude was just bred to be great. And like the dude still hasn't been injured. Like that's the crazy part. Everybody ain't LeBron, man. Don't be expecting those guys 20 years old to come out and be major superstars like that. Everybody ain't LeBron, man. Damn, y'all got me picking up for me, bro.
Oh Lord, here we go. Hey, would he miss?
I plead the fifth. I ain't answered that question.
Lord have mercy.
Oh Lord.
Hey, everybody shooting their shot, so you won't be the last. You won't be the only person.
Exactly. Everybody gonna shoot their damn shot.
Do what you gotta do.
Like I said, you see the thing is there's a difference between shooting your shot like you was Cole, like you was Trey Young, or shooting your shot if you was Andre Roberson. Now, if you was shooting your shot like you was Andre Roberson, you ain't got a chance in hell.
No chance in hell. You got
no chance. No chance in hell.
We do need to do a Hawks show, though, people. Like, we really do.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get on that. Like, that's what we're doing with Kicking with Kstlyz, man. We're gonna give you guys just more. Unfortunately, right now is not a lot of stuff, but that's what we're gonna get into. Braves. We're gonna go to getting in other NFL teams. So, man, you got friends that that really want to talk. They're not really Atlanta Falcons. Just tell them about the channel. That's what Monday is about. Kicking it with Kstlyz is about everything, not just Atlanta Falcons stuff.
Yoga looks more comfortable out there. I agree. And I think it's going to be a lot more players that's going to get a little bit more comfortable with themselves as well.
Wait a minute. I got another picture right quick. Hold on. God damn it. It's supposed to show up. But
football too. College football, we will be talking about that as well. So look out for it. Just not on AFN channel, but it'll be on Matt Mike, Kstlyz, and Miss Maggie T. And Mad Mike Network. You got too many
Exactly.
channels, sir.
You got a whole lot of channels. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey man, I'm trying to keep
Yeah. Oh, Billy Ellsworth said college football, UGA. Well, we gotta do Georgia
As long
Tech
as
and
you don't call
UGA.
me an N-word, we good. I'll do the content as long as y'all don't call me an N-word.
Boy, them Georgia
I'm
fans,
tired of getting called an N-word, okay?
them Georgia fans is brutal. And then, like you said, and then look, Billy Ellsworth, man, I'm glad you said that too, because you have to remember. See, if you talking about UGA, see, I'm the Georgia Tech fan. So
He's a Georgia Tech, so we can do a Georgia Tech show anytime. Like, we good on that.
Exactly. We can do all that. Said, when will Hunter come back?
He had a non-surgical procedure. It doesn't look like it's going to be long term, so he will be back sooner or later, but just not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! He said Toxic Falcon said, "Hold on." He said Georgia fans will always be disappointed. Oh, Markeith Miller said, "Do I see the? Hey, if Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets win the ACC title this year, they might actually get into the March Madness tournament this year. Because we have been balling out.
Mm-hmm.
They can definitely win it. They can definitely win it.
It's always been on point for the most part. Like, that the change in, like, I don't know if it was administration, but like the change just kind of really screwed up just all things Georgia Tech as far as the sports is concerned. But like now, like they kind of get everything back in place, man. They the basketball team is back, and you just got to get the football team
right. Hold on, look, Nathan said Andre Roberts said they hit nothing but air. Hell no.
How Kevin Ridley smoking gas?
Smoking that gas right now. I'm about to say his ass was smoking that gas in that damn Kansas City Chief game, thinking that he was about to score a touchdown running to the side.
I don't know what the hell he was running for. That motherfucker really running from ghosts or whatever the hell
Smoking
he was
on.
Okay.
Hey, in the middle of the bone. We're still going, y'all. It's going to be 2 hours and 30.
I might well go ahead and wind it up now. We was having fun.
Yeah. Morehouse, John Crowder.
Man, that man up here naming every college in Georgia, man.
Mm-hmm. Georgia State,
Mercer,
Metropolitan,
Atlanta Tech. Like, we ain't good at sports, but we will fix your refrigerator.
You know what?
Man, you not just say that, bro. Man said we ain't good. We'll fix your refrigerator. Man, look, it's time to go, bro. Oh wow, this dude here.
Metro. What is it? What's the Georgia? It's another
Georgia perimeter.
There you go. That's what I was thinking of.
Hey, remember that commercial where he said, "You working a 9 to 5, but the money ain't paying bills." Get up off the couch right now and call this number. You can make a phone call to change your future. What was that? Everest Institute?
Yeah, that was what Master P's son used to promote.
Yeah. What was that?
I think.
No. It was just some random guy.
No, it was some college they used to promote. Anyway, we ain't finna get on here and be Fort Valley State. I knew people that went to Fort Valley.
I don't know nobody that went to no Fort Valley.
Everybody
that I knew that went to college. Look at Red Pearl said for just 37 easy payments of $29.99 head. Oh my God. Man, I'm mad this picture ain't coming up, man, because I wanted to pull this thing up so bad. Hold on.
You were letting it load. I got a new subscriber. Go ahead, people.
That's good. Hey, like I said, you make sure you subscribe to everybody on this thing, too.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you. Matt Schaub or Matt Ryan? Kevin, really? What you talking about, Kevin, really?
Oh, he's smoking
Matt Ryan.
He's smoking on that super gas. Hey, hold on. Hey, I found the picture. Hey, look. Hey, look. To end this show off right, I found a picture of the moment that Lloyd Pierce got fired.
Uh-oh. No, man.
He gave him the can.
That man got babies and everything. It's so sad. He got a whole. He finna be a work at home father. That's what he finna be. A work at home.
They gave him the king.
This man taking his paternity leave. That's what he doing.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I had to do it. Calvin really said that was Travis and Lloyd in the hotel room.
Don't get us started. We'll be cracking up to like 3. What time is it? Yeah. It'll be 11 o'clock before we get off.
3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the damn morning.
It's 3 o'clock on the dot, and Lloyd Pierce got hit with a can.
He got dropped.
He got dropped off over at Footland Industrial, pimping hoes.
Okay.
Hold on, one more comment. He said, I saw them AEW explosions you were talking about last week. That was worse than the shock mask.
You talking about them Walmart sparklers?
Yeah, the Walmart sparklers.
Those was pretty. Fuck college open campus.
Wow, I haven't heard that in so long.
Oh my God.
Open campus.
Wow, y'all crazy. No, he'll talk. No, Calvin really said, hold on. Eric told Calvin, he said, you must be on that mid to be on here saying stuff like that.
But people, on that note though, that's my saying. Everybody didn't realize if you watch all my videos on Miss Maggie T's channel, that's my saying. But we done been going on for 2.5 hours. So if something breaks tomorrow or Monday, you know we're gonna be back. So y'all tune in and us. Go ahead and give Atlanta Falcons Nation a subscribe. We really trying to get to 1,000 before we get to this big draft show. Kevin Ridley, Deion Jones, all of y'all need to be here for the draft show.
Exactly.
All of y'all need to be here for the draft show.
Ain't no telling what I'm gonna say. How I'm gonna react. Hell, not me. Y'all got to worry about Maggie. She be goddamn. What? Look,
exactly.
Her and her twin. Look, don't let that. Her and her twin something else with no reaction.
Like I said, I call them Annie Mae and Betsy Mae for a reason.
I'm a little passionate about my football. I am. I love my Falcons.
A little bit. We'll get that Fox 5 video for y'all so y'all can check them out, man. They real passionate about that, boy. They was like
hey, look. He said the man just changed. He had 2 different jerseys. See, a lot of people don't know. Screaming Norman Smiley's character he was in a hardcore division, so he wore all the sports stuff. 1 week he had a baseball uniform on, another week he had a football uniform on, then he had a hockey uniform on.
All right, people. On that next, let's go ahead and get up out of here. I don't say my say and just subscribe to Atlanta Falcons Nation. Miss Maggie T, that's MS Maggie T, just KSTYLZ, Mad Mike Sports, and Mad Mike Network.
Mad Mike Network, all the sports. We're talking about all
the draft show. Kevin really is draft day, first round.
Right.
We will be live for that.
And I got one more thing to say. Kanye West, you need to be shot 3 times for them damn shoes that you just came out with.
That is too much. That's a whole. Y'all just go to his channel. That's just too much. I ain't got time to be cussing people out right now.
Look, the only thing
I ain't. That's just too much, bro. That was just way too much.
The only thing I say is, don't those shoes remind you of them socks them girls used to wear back in the day? They used to have the little poof on the back of them. Hey, y'all, go to my channel. Hey, look, y'all just follow just KSTYLZ. You gonna see the shoes.
Y'all probably don't know what the hell they talking about, but you'll see when you actually go to the channel and check out the video. All right, we go. All right, we go. Everybody.
Someone says I got a chin.
AFN. All right, AFN.
Oh, please don't do that. You're gonna give some guys the wrong impression.
I don't know what.
Someone shot got a chin. I'm gonna show my chin.
Oh Lord.
No. You she know what I mean by that. It's like,
Shut up,
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, Kstlyz. I thought you were talking to me. That's why I was like, what the hell you?
Good night, people. Good night.
Good night. Well, look, we need to go, bro. Like y'all gotta get the hell up out of here, man. Oh Lord, have mercy. I was like, this dude nigga. My bad. I said N-word on live show.
Good night, people. All right, y'all. Subscribe to AFN. We appreciate y'all. Get us a 1K before the draft show, and we out.
1K before the draft. Oh my God.
Deuces. Dude, you blew that kiss.
Go ahead and subscribe. No cap.